We're going from a secular bull market to a secular bear market. But how do you account for the 2000 bear market and the massive 2007, 2008 bear markets in there? How do you account for those in your thesis?
Sure. So basically, and that's why some people disagree with where I start this thing from, is we typically a secular bull market means higher lows and higher highs each cycle. So I got to reconstruct in my mind, but I think it was in the 2008-9 where we undercut the lows from the previous cycle. So some people think that that ended the secular bull market, and that this is a new secular bull market started in 2009. Obviously, the Nasdaq got hit very hard in 2000. I tend to look at the S&P for overall market judgment, but and the broader market didn't get hit nearly as hard. So again, I view 2000 as pretty specific to the tech area.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously got hit very hard and was a melt up and then called a meltdown or a crash or whatever. It was pretty serious bear market, but the overall market basically still had your higher lows and kept going. So I kind of look at it both technically or from a chart standpoint in terms of those higher lows, but also from a standpoint of the macro and what it's all the same theme going all the way through, in that we had ever higher PE multiples because inflation was beaten. And I mean, we went from a 15% 10-year to a 0.4% 10-year in that 40-year period. By early 2021, early 2020, we had gotten down to that 0.4% on the 10-year. So it was all, again, we had coinciding with that secular bull market, a secular bull market in bonds. Bonds had that great run too. So they are parallel. And again, people can have a different opinion and use other dates. I could even date this from 1974 because that was a lower low, below 1980 and 82. I could use that, except again, I feel that disinflationary trend was very important to the start of a whole different environment where you could buy indexes and just sit in those indexes and outperform most managers because an awful lot of the return was coming from the multiple expansion.